What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be checking out some of the coolest blades I've gotten off TikTok. Now these are in no particular order, but I do have 9 blades that I want to show you guys today. Like I said, all from TikTok shop actually. If you guys weren't aware, TikTok does have a shop feature and it's come a long way. You can actually get folding blades, fixed blades, and a bunch of other products on there now. So pretty cool. I'll have to do another video on fixed blades that I got from TikTok, but we're gonna focus on the folders today. This one here is gonna be our first. Like I said, no particular order. I just think they're all really cool. This one here is the Artisan Cutlery Proponent. This thing is absolutely massive. It's got a, I believe, 4-inch blade. It's got that Wharncliffe shape to it. Really thick blade stock as well. Got some massive jimping on the back of the blade, massive thumb studs, G10 handle scales, although these do come in titanium as well, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. Insanely large pocket clip, and these things are just overall great little blades. Not little, big. Great for the outdoors. They actually come with a little stud that threads into this hole right here. Turns this into a fixed blade. That way you don't got to worry about that blade folding in on you at all. It does have D2 steel, not the best, not the worst. And this one was designed by Dirk Pinkerton. So the Proponent here is the biggest one I have to show you guys. Now, why don't we show you the smallest? This is a gentleman's folder from Clacken Knives. I'm a big fan of gentleman's folders, mainly because they're just really sleek and they're super lightweight. So this one in particular has titanium handle scales, and it's got those blue accents on the pocket clip, on the hardware, and it just looks really clean. It does have a frame lock that operates super smooth, back flipper for deployment. This one has the drop point blade, but they do come in a Tonto as well. Got the Clacken logo on the blade right there. It is D2 blade steel once again. And these actually do come in a black coated blade along with, I believe they have an option for a black handle as well, or carbon fiber, something like that. But really nice, 1.9 ounces. The blade is blade's about 3.5 inches. Couldn't remember exactly how long it was. 3.5 inches. 1.9 ounces, like I said, fits in the pocket, amazing. You can hardly tell it's there. It's about the size of a thicker pen. Next, we have this one from Kizer. I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with these. This is the Drop Bear. One reason I really like this blade is the jimping runs almost actually more than halfway across the spine. Got your drop point blade. It is Nitro V as well, so super nice. This one does have a crossbar lock, and it does have adjustable tension on the spring there. And I think my favorite part about this one is the fact that it's translucent. So you have acrylic handle scales on this one. You can see all the inner workings, super cool to look at. And then you do have a reversible pocket clip, of course, thumb studs for deployment, super snappy. I do believe this one has a blade that's like 2.99 inches or something like that. So just under 3 inches. Perfect for those states like where I'm at, where anything over 3 inches is technically illegal. So really nice blade from Kizer. I love this one. Next is one I just got recently. This is the Vosteed Corgi. I am absolutely in love with this thing. It's super sleek. You have a back flipper and a front flipper with this squared off little tab. It's really cool. So you can back flip it, or it's a little sketchy with clammy hands. It's kind of hot out right now. There you go. So front flipper, back flipper. It does have a button lock with a nice grippy texture on it. And then you have these green micarta handle scales that feel amazing in the hand. It does have a reversible pocket clip. Blade on this one, if I remember right, is just over 3 inches. It's got 14C28N steel. It does have like a gentle stonewash finish on the blade. And overall, just an amazing little everyday carry knife. I've been carrying this almost every day since I got it. Absolutely love it, and they come in a bunch of different variants too. So this one, out of pretty much everything here, I might recommend the most for everyday carry. And they're really not that expensive either, so that's great. Next, we have one from Honey Badger EDC. This is another one of my favorites. I don't pick it up quite as often, but this one is amazing. As you guys can see, this one has an awesome honeycomb texture on the scales. I believe it's FRN. Got your Tonto blade, just about 3 inches, thumb hole for deployment, and it does have 8CR13 MOV steel. 2 options for deployment. You got that back flipper, or of course you have the thumb hole for a quick flick deployment. This one is very lightweight. It's got that liner lock. I'm sure you guys can tell, but I use this one to cut open packages quite often. And this is, like I said, one of my favorites, and they're really affordable. All right, so we might as well get one of the CJRB blades out of the way. We got two to show you guys. This one here is the Shale. Really caught my eye because of the duotone G10 handle scales. This thing looks super, super nice. It's like baby blue and burnt orange. Really, really cool. I absolutely love this thing. Just got this one recently as well. You got your drop point blade. Comes in at just over 3 inches, nothing crazy. AR RPM 9 blade steel, crossbar lock, thumb studs for deployment, and I mean, you also have the option to just unlock it and flick it open. But reversible pocket clip, got your spot for a lanyard. Really, really grippy texture on that G10. You got a small amount of jimping that does give you some pretty good grip. And I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know the exact weight on all these blades, but this one is pretty lightweight as well. So once again, very budget friendly, looks cool, and performs really well. All right, next we have the Concept Main Street. This thing is very, very cool. This right here is yet another with those translucent scales, this time hot pink. Thing looks super, super good. This one does have a crossbar lock, and you can adjust the tension on this one as well. This one has a Wharncliffe style blade, once again, and it's just over 3 inches. You got those pink thumb studs, and my only complaint with this blade is actually those thumb studs. Have this coating on them, and it's super, super slippery. So if your hands have any kind of moisture, they just kind of slip right off. But other than that, great blade. You got some really nice wide jimping on the spine here. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I got this mainly to add to my collection. I don't really plan on using it all that much, but you can tell this thing is meant to work. Feels absolutely amazing in the hand, looks amazing, and this one has 154 cm blade steel. Next, we have another from CJRB. This is the Bolt. This is a fairly new blade that they just came out with. You got G10 scales. I really like the fact that they went with the blue G10. They do have a green and I think a black as well, but they put burnt orange thumb studs on all of them, and it contrasts that G10 color really nicely. You got black hardware, crossbar lock, and on the back here you have this extra tab, and they're calling that a recoil lock. So instead of having to use the crossbar lock, you can actually just pull down with one finger on the back here, and you're good to go. Really snappy deployment. This one is, I want to say, about 3.5 inches long when it comes to the blade. AR RPM 9, and you do have a nice run of jimping on this one. Once again, you do have a reversible pocket clip. CJRB does tend to add that to a large majority of their blades. This is most definitely one of the most EDC-able blades from CJRB that I've gotten so far. It's super lightweight, built incredibly, incredibly well. And to be frank with you guys, it's just badass looking. And okay, the last blade I have to show you guys is from Tenable, and this one is called the Gideon. Overall length on this one is just about 8 inches. Blade itself is just over 3, and it's got that Bowie style blade that looks super, super nice. This one does come with Nitro V blade steel, so once again, really nice blade steel. It does have a liner lock, but it's very smooth to operate. And I'm sure you guys noticed that massive hole on the blade. That's pretty much what you're gonna use for deployment on this one. You got micarta handle scales that look and feel absolutely amazing. This one does have a finger choil and some extra grooviness on the handle. Fits really, really good in the hand. And then in the middle here, you have a G10 spacer with some jimping on the end and up top. This Gideon is another one I don't really plan on using that much. I mainly bought it just for collectible purposes, but this thing, once again, could be and should be an absolute workhorse for anybody that does pick one up. So yeah, that was pretty much my entire list of favorites that I've gotten from TikTok of all places. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. So if you guys did enjoy this video, I would appreciate it if maybe you could hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.